The news that Leviathan has been spotted off the coast of Mexico has caused a stir in the world, and while the world is in turmoil, the news that Leviathan has two companions is creating panic again. Two more terrifying news has come, called behemoth Jids. They are said to be larger than Leviathan. Their appearance is a sign of the end of the world. It is said that everything is a catastrophe, the end of life, and the end of the world. These words are more frightening than the animals. You wouldn't think that these words are actually more frightening than the animals. Let's find out a little about the story of these legendary creatures. What happens cannot be changed. We cannot stop what is going to happen. Let's first understand that truth and then start the video. According to Jewish mythology, which is thousands of years old, it is believed that the end of the world will come because of these three animals, that is, because they fight each other. Then God Himself will come down to destroy them. That's it. That's it. This creation will end soon. Over. When the fish appeared, people shouted that it was Leviathan. If you think so, you should also know if the other two have come. Leviathan is somewhere in the depths of the sea. They said that coming to the surface is a sign of bad things to come. You know that. If we look at Jewish mythology, at the beginning of creation, God created three creatures. One was a huge creature that could swallow the water of a river in one gulp. That is, you can imagine how big that animal must have been. Its name was Behemoth. The second was a huge serpent. When it got angry, it would slap the sea with one slap, causing the sea to become turbulent. That is what Leviathan is called. The third creature was a huge bird. If it spread its wings and blocked the sun, everything would become dark. That is, the Jids. God created these three mythical creatures in advance. These three control the earth. If any creature tries to occupy the sea, Leviathan will take their burden. If any creature tries to occupy the sky, the Jids bird will try to do so. It controls them. The rest is the soil. If any animal or human wants to dominate this soil, Behemoth enters the field. It crushes the pride of the creatures who want to exercise power. That is, no matter what creatures or humans want to dominate the earth, these three huge creatures control them and tell them to be humble. However, when the creation comes to an end, if we say it in our language, when the flood comes, these three Bali creatures will appear on the earth. They will beat them terribly. This will lead to the end of the world. It is said in Jewish mythology that these legendary stories have been told for generations. Not long ago, the oarfish that was found in the Mexican Sea is a type of fish that naturally lives at the bottom of the sea. It looks like a snake. That is, it has long scales and twists. When it comes to the surface of the sea, it moves vertically, that is, it swims. Its movements cannot be detected by the creatures above it, and the creatures below cannot detect it. That is, they do not even have a sign that it is coming near them. They think it is some small creature. If you look at it from the side, you can see that it is very long. If you look at it from above, it is straight and upright. Tell me, what will you see? It is possible to see it completely from its mouth to its tail only if at least 20 or 30 people hold it together. So far, a baby oarfish has been found off the coast of Mexico. It is not clear whether it has lost its way or if there has been some disturbance in the seabed and escaped. It has come to the surface in its entirety. It usually lives in a deep sea where sunlight does not reach more than 1%. At first, people who saw the baby oarfish were terrified that the mythical Leviathan serpent was coming to earth. They started saying that the end of the world was near. The propaganda started that God Himself would come down and fight those three huge creatures and save humanity, that He would protect good and end evil. As for Behemoth, isn't it a creature that controls the disturbances that arise on the ground? Its food is grass, but its bones are as strong as iron. It is said that its wings are as strong as bronze. It is still said that it is underground. Now, there is a huge bird like the Gandarunda. The sky is as big as the sky. It is the king of the sky. If it leans on the ground, its head will pass the ground, that is, it will go into space. Its head is actually said to be so huge that it is as high as the sky from the ground. It is a very big bird. It has wings that are big enough to cover the sun. It is a bird that has a way of breaking an egg when it is born, and then the liquid in that egg spills out and dozens of cities are flooded. Now, if you look at the Leviathan serpent that everyone is discussing right now, its skin cannot be cut with any scissors. Fire comes out of its mouth. As we have already said, it stirs up the sea and controls all the water on earth. These beliefs and myths are the pinnacle of human creativity. The rules of life written to keep the world in order were supposed to be imaginary, but it doesn't matter. The legend says that when such moral rules were broken on the earth, these three huge creatures would come to earth at the same time. The behemoth and Leviathan live on earth. The Jij is a celestial creature. The behemoth comes from the earth, and the Leviathan comes from the water. They fight fiercely, because the strength of each is its own. If a war breaks out where the land meets the sea, it will never end. The rest of the planet will be in chaos. No one has the power to control them. Then God will come and destroy both. That will be the last day for everyone. Those who have good behavior will sit in the company of God and have a feast. The summary is that evil training and good protection will be provided. Now let's talk comfortably. Let's put the sky, the Jits, aside. Let's look at the Leviathan and behemoths in terms of their natures. One day, human greed, environmental destruction, tsunamis, earthquakes, etc. will occur simultaneously due to such actions. It is heading towards destruction, right? Some think so. Everything in the sky above the Puri hut will collapse and turn into mounds of earth. This is what it means when humans, i.e., Leviathan and the behemoths clash. The whole world will have to start all over again from the beginning. This story is about how destruction will happen at that level. Once upon a time, the dinosaurs that ruled the earth died out. Huge elephants and lions disappeared. Life began to grow and develop again, and man came to be. That is, when some creature occupied the earth and brought peace, destruction was inevitable. The earth will sprout again with the remaining creatures. Nature takes care of all that balance. Some thinkers explain that the control of the earth by three huge creatures in Jewish mythology is also like this. It means that nature itself does the work of controlling the life cycle. Did ancient creatures exist when they did not? Now we are. Will we be tomorrow, or maybe not? Other species of life may be born, that is, this earth, this world, this universe, and for a very, very long time. Creation continues to decay and grow again. This is the nature of nature. At some point, due to some physical and chemical reasons, the activities in the sun may increase in intensity and the earth may burn. For that, there is a period of billions of years. After that, the earth will have life on it. However, after natural disasters come and go, everything will revive again. Now, if we are alive and want to live healthily and peacefully, we must live in accordance with nature. We cannot change nature as we like. That is why we, as humans, must have that wisdom and wisdom. Let us live with a sense of brotherhood. Let us protect this earth, which has given us a place to live like nowhere else in the universe. Are you ready? It would be good if you said this once. Let us stay away from disputes. Let us abandon discrimination. Let us sing praises to extreme tendencies. Let us protect nature. Let us be one with nature. If you like the video, like and share it. If you have not subscribed to our channel so far, subscribe now and click on the bell icon next to it. See you later. Thanks for watching.